As far as vehicle segments are concerned, one of the most competitive is the one for double cab 4x4 turbo diesels.
Yep, now we've done a few shootouts on RPM, but we thought we'd gather up 6 of the strongest competitors and see how they'd fare in real-world conditions.
Yes, and by that we mean both on-road and off-road. We've driven all the way from Johannesburg to this rather splendid spot in the Western Free State, and we're going to subject the vehicles here to some real rough and tumble stuff.
Right, enough talking, let's get going.
Perfect.
Our initial 600-kilometre stretch on both highways and country roads provided a good opportunity to assess the dynamic capability and the ride comfort of our 6 contenders. Our extended journey also allowed us to measure fuel consumption in real-world conditions. Providing the backdrop for the off-road part of our comparison was Otterskloof, a private game reserve and hunting farm near the Free State town of Philippopolis. With 14,000 hectares of gravel tracks, river crossings, rocky climbs and more, it was the perfect spot to put our double cab 4x4s through their paces.
No double cab shootout can be without a Toyota Hilux. This particular version, the 3-litre D4D Raider, it is always going to be one of the leading contenders, and you can see that in the sales figures as well. Indeed, the Hilux is arguably the most successful bakkie on the South African market and one of the pioneers of the double cab segment. It remains a top choice for those seeking a combination of workhorse practicality, all-terrain leisure capability and, in many cases, day-to-day commuting. We've chosen the 3-litre turbo diesel D4D Raider Automatic for this test. The Hilux has a strong reputation for reliability, good resale value, and of course 4x4 capability as well. But with some of the newer vehicles coming onto the market, it might not be as cutting edge as some people would like. Not that the Hilux is short on creature comforts. The cabin features leather upholstery and a modern instrument panel with a touchscreen-based infotainment system. The standard equipment list is comprehensive too. A 3-litre turbo diesel delivers 120 kilowatts of maximum power and a useful 343 newton-meters of torque, making the Hilux one of the least powerful contenders here. Most disappointing is the fact that the gearbox is a 4-speed design, which is really antiquated by modern standards. However, it works well enough in off-road conditions. Whether you're on the road or off it, this Toyota Hilux always feels competent and composed. The diesel engine has just the right amount of grunt. I'd frankly prefer the manual gearbox to this auto, but in both instances the throttle action has got just the right amount of sensitivity, and it's very easy, even on the really rough stuff, to just let the vehicle crawl slowly over and almost do its own thing. In terms of performance, the 0 to 100 time around the 12 seconds mark, the vehicle will do 175 kilometers an hour, but really that's all academic. This vehicle is all about conquering whatever you put in its path. The drivetrain of the Hilux lags behind most of its rivals here in power and torque terms, and a 4-speed auto gearbox doesn't cut it against the competition. However, it makes the most of the urge on offer and feels reassuringly competent and solid on and off the road.